Hey everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik. We are just 4 short episodes away from our next big milestone. So let's get this thing underway. Today's starting tiles are fairly straightforward. The first one we actually had a couple of choices. Both will yield us 2 perfect tiles, but I think this one takes precedence just because it's a pocket. It would be very nice to fill this one out, so let's start that. And it leaves forest to forest in here, which keeps everything nice and simple. I just saw this 16 houses. I didn't actually see that when I was looking around for this one, but it looks like there's actually 9 in here as well. We're very close with like 3 missions over here. I haven't even realized until just now. But this tile doesn't really go over here either way, because I just instantly zoom over here when we have anything housing related. Let's do that one. And I thought this one, we could finally start working on this railway, getting it out of here. And it is house towards house down there to the south, so that is very nice as well. I also noticed while I was looking around that we actually have a lot of field missions we are very close to completing as well. 19, 22, 12, 16, and I think one up here as well, 22. Yeah, so we are... Whenever we start completing the first mission here, they're gonna come in rapid succession after each other. So that's very nice. That's very nice. Let's see. Would you fit down here? You kind of would. Because this tile would have been good before we put this one down. But as it stands at the moment, that spot is taken. Well, then I think maybe you honestly go out here, field to field. Let's do something like that. That is a triple tile. Is it one we need, though? Oh, it's so close. Once again, it is so close. Southwest lake. That's probably this one up here. Yeah, it's very close to being absolutely amazing for that spot, but... unfortunately, it is not good enough. Actually, let's just see here. We had... I could consider something like this just to close off the fields, but on the other hand, it introduces some forest there anyway, so it kind of doesn't really fix a problem. Just moves it one over. Okay, well, I guess we will start looking around then. I thought we had quite a few places that needed field and house, but where they are is a very, very good question. Probably have some of it down here. Yeah, but not the... They need more than we have on the tile. What about... where is it? This here in the middle. No, not quite. Okay. Well, you know, honestly, that's probably not too bad. It's not super crowded over here, so I think that's honestly okay. Let's see, we get more railway. We are only 16 away from this one up here, so actually this might not be too bad, and it is a perfect tile, so why not? We do have a housing mission. Unfortunately, it cannot fit over here. That would have been very, very nice, though. Do we have some forest over here? Yeah, we kind of do, but it's not going to line up with the rest. We do have this tile right here that's surrounded by houses. Or for a tile like this, house on 3 sides. We could do that. It does add a bit of forest there, which I don't like. It is a mission though, and it's a big mission. It does fit perfectly right there, but it is a big mission, so I really can't justify putting it over here. I know we have a big mission over here already, but this is still over 1,000 more houses compared to this one, so I really can't justify putting it over there. Well, we have some forest there. Yeah, you know what? That's absolutely fine. This is gonna hook up in the not so far future anyway. That looks good to me. Another triple tile, but not something we need. There is too much on this tile. There is some forest. Could it go over here, maybe? Well, it kind of could. It kind of could. Not sure I like this one. I don't like the composition of the tile we will be looking for there. So, honestly, maybe we look elsewhere. So the upcoming tile, this one is not gonna fit. It's the same as this one when we talk house forest, so it's not gonna fit there, unfortunately. Just wanted to check since we were here. Okay. Well, then we start looking around, I guess. We have a lot of fields to the south as well. We have this one here, honestly, it's not too bad. It's very busy in this area, so it would be nice if we could not have so much clutter there. Try to limit it at least. We have a lot of fields down here as well, but unfortunately this one doesn't line up with anything. What about over here? How is this looking? This is actually looking okay. And it's a double perfect tile. It does create a kind of a annoying tile we need right there, but not something that we never see at least. Let's do that. That brings us to +1 and up to 760 tiles once again. We did lose quite a few last time. Let's see if we can catch up on some of it. And since we are so close to completing so many missions over here, just maybe it would be kind of nice if we could focus a little bit on this area. We do have a field house field. Nothing that I can see that we need. Not like this anyway. Nothing I've written down, but I know for a fact that there are some that I have definitely forgotten to write down. So there might be some spots out there that are flying under the radar at the moment. We have this one. We've been very good at keeping this like super clean so far. So I'm kind of hesitant to put a house in there. That being said, though, you know, a single house is not necessarily super bad, but that is often how it starts. You didn't match here, right? No, you did not. Same problem as before, the other tile. Place you there, but that creates a triple need right there, so that is a no-go. Well, I would like to keep the perfect tiles up, so let's grab that one. 10 away. That's depending on what we get offered today, of course. That it should be doable. It should be doable. Let's see. Yeah, let's double check this one. I'm fairly confident it's not gonna match. Yes, just wanted to make absolutely sure. It is a single house that could potentially be used to close something off over here. That would be a difficult tile to find down to the south if we do this. It's the same with the field. It would be forest house, forest house. That would be a challenge. No, you don't go there either. You do go there though. I don't think there's much doubt that this is where we're gonna plank it. Okay, very nice. That gets us up to +3 this episode so far. That's very good indeed. You will fit fine right there. We do get another mission. Wow, okay. You are the same problem. There's no forest, so that is actually not even in the cards. But in that case, actually you could also go down here. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, let's see. Just some forest. Could be good. Could be good. Could be good right there. That's a 4-sided mat. Keeps everything nice and clean in there. It is a single perfect tile at the moment, so... Do we want to look around with it? I don't think so. I think we made a decision already. Let's see here. You could have gone there if not for the fields. Also gone there if not for the field. So we were talking about, and we started last time to build a lake in there, which I still like. Are we close to any 12 away for a river mission? So not really close. I don't think I would mind something like this. Lots of fields, all the fields. We could hook this up in the future. That's quite okay. That's quite okay. Start building a little bit up there as well, so we can start getting some perfect tiles there. Yeah, we are closer here. We have so many missions here, but we're still only 15 away here. So I think if we can, we should prioritize this one. I don't think we want to open up another line here. And in either case, this is not connected. So maybe we just keep something nice and simple down here. This is not keeping it nice and simple, so let's not. This would be just fine still. That's a what's it called? A water station in the future right there if we need. Yeah, that's just fine. That's just fine. Okay. Single bit of forest could also be in there. Continue our river, or our small lake a little bit. Not that that's really a super concern, but it is a single perfect tile. And it keeps everything so clean in there, and it'll be so easy to fill these out for lots and lots of juicy perfect tiles. I don't recall that we have a use for this tile anywhere else. So, in all honesty, let's just grab that one. Very nice. Maybe we can close this one out this episode as well. Double field. I did see this one, and I think this is quite a decent placement or choice for that one. Let's see here. You are a field. You can close that off right there, which is excellent. This seems okay-ish. I think it's better than with a field there instead of where we have forest. So let's do that. Let's continue that direction, because why not? Okay, river with forest. You usually go down here because we have some forest down here that we want to hook up. So why don't we continue this down here? This is not necessarily... I mean, I don't think We are not gonna get a perfect tile with this one. That'll be a miracle if I ever saw one, I think. Yeah, so let's... I don't... do I mind this? That's a... It's a lot of river to open up down there, though. What about something like this? No, we cannot have river down here, because this is the way for our forest to get out. We cannot have river there. This is gonna be cut off by the railway. We need to be able to get out of there. So this one does not go down there. We could do something like this. That's absolutely fine. Could even place this one in here. But since we have started our little lake in here, let's do that. Let's continue that. This is absolutely fine. Actually, now let's do something like that. And bringing us back to status quo, we are immediately going to remedy that with this tile. Perfect. Double house, single forest. Could you be something for over here? No. But it is close. It is close. And it's very close to being good right there as well. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And I don't think you're going to be good for anything in here either. No, that's... We need single houses up there. Let's see what else we got. Double house. We need more forest than this, unfortunately. Otherwise, also very close. Actually, we could do this, and with the upcoming one do that. Since it's not gonna go well down here. Yes. Otherwise, I would have. That was going to be the spot. But honestly, this is just fine. Yes. Just fine. Okay. Let's see. Triple tile, which we do not need anywhere. You do not go anywhere over here. You could go there, but unfortunately we want it kind of the other way around. We want to spread the field and limit the houses there. This is a house. Forest house. Oh, it's very close actually to be something that we need. East Top Fields. I wrote. The question is, can I find it again? East Top Fields. Did I fill it in and I just forgot to cross it out maybe? You know, I think I need to redo my notes on that one. In either case, it doesn't matter. It needed grasslands where there's a house. I thought maybe the grasslands would be down here. That's okay. We will just keep looking. Let's see. There is a field down here that needs a lot of houses, but I don't think this is the tile for it. No, it's kind of close-ish, but at the same time, not so much. Close, close, close. We sure this is not the one I wrote down, but East Top Field. That makes no sense if it's this one. No sense whatsoever. You know what? This feels like a nightmare tile, and this is quite okay. This is quite okay. We do have a field mission coming up. I would be surprised if it isn't. Yes, 2,000 tiles. You can easily be connected to the area up here, and you have forest on you, which means you might as well go over here. where do we want you is the question. Here you are hooked up instantly, and you add 2 fields to the missions, which means we're only 4 away from completing something over there. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Brings us back to where we started tiles-wise, but that is how it is. Can we utilize this one over here? Yeah, actually not so bad, not so bad. Adds 2 tiles because this one is not connected. 2 away from completing a mission over here. That's very nice. Is this going to be the one? Probably not. It would require us to hook something up additionally. And I don't necessarily see a good spot for it, so honestly let's see what we have down here, because we have a lot of field here as well. Maybe something like this is just fine. It's a perfect tile in either case, so let's do that. Lots of forests with a teeny tiny little house. Who is that for? Oh, it's so close. Ah, okay, there's grasslands down here as well, so it's not super close. Okay. Well, we are looking for a lot of forests. Almost for right there. Could be right there. Almost, but not quite. Well, there's also nothing saying it can't be up here. But we already have this as an area, or tag this as an area with mixed field and forest, so maybe I don't want to introduce houses up there at the moment. No, not there either. Well, we might not really have the luxury of choosing the perfect spot for this one, so I guess it'll just be a spot. And over here will do just fine then. Okay, some river. Next to forested house. Fortunately, this doesn't match right there. It would be really nice if we could get a perfect tile so we don't lose out. But we have another river tile coming up, so that might be a tall ask to get 2 perfect tiles in a row with 2 river tiles here. Let's see what we can do though. I'm honestly not against this, especially because this is just grasslands. This is just fine, and it's a perfect tile. If only we could have done that, but we cannot. Not without losing 3 perfect tiles, actually. So that's no deal. We can close this off if we wanted to. Don't think I necessarily see a reason for it, though. Ooh, so close. You know, I gotta say, even with even just trying to utilize the field and maybe for some future connection with the river, I didn't really find a spot where we could utilize that, where we could get a perfect tile. So we're gonna dip below our starting point, but we're gonna hook that one up at least. I'm not too worried about the tile pile this episode because we are so close to completing so many missions in our fields. So I'm not really that worried. This one honestly goes quite fine just there, I think. Could do... No, we could not do that instead. I do want to check over here first, though. Yeah, let's do that. It adds 2 missions, so it really should take precedence. Let's see. This is a completed mission. And we need... Actually, this is not a specific one. This is a specific one. So are these 2... Yeah, okay. But that's just fine. That's just fine. Well, at this point in time, it's gonna be not good to add this field to the rest. So that is not a goal at the moment. It's gonna cancel quite a few missions if we do that. This creates a triple need up here, so that is unfortunately also a no-go. Could do something like that. Finish the row on this side so far. Gets a perfect tile. Completes a mission. Up to plus 4 at the moment. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see. Double housing. Do we need that anywhere? Upcoming tile. Does not go in there. Does that go up here then, however? No. Okay. Okay. Double housing. Could start another row up here. Not necessarily against that. I just saw a spot. I think it's over here. Was it over here? No. Yes, both here and here where we have good placements for completely blank tiles. Saw it was coming up. Very nice. That's not too bad at all. Well, we could close off up here, I guess. That's actually probably not so bad. It is kind of cluttered up here with all sorts of different things, so let's do that. River or water, and we decided it does not go in there. Does not go anywhere else here, unfortunately. It would be a perfect tile right there. But I feel like I would like more water on my tiles in there. And this is too good a tile to not get a perfect tile with. I feel like we have to do that. We could place it there, which is not a perfect tile, unfortunately. We have double field up here next to this one. I think I had a little bit of a brain fart when I did that. That's just fine. Perfect tiles we like. Perfect tiles we like. Let's see here. I think it would be nice to try and keep it a little bit simpler up towards this. So I don't mind that. Other mission. We're getting a lot of, especially housing missions this episode. Are we running out of spots over here to get a perfect tile with it? Maybe I change my mind then on this thing and say we're not gonna keep it simple over here. That is not a perfect tile yet, so... something like that, maybe. Okay. You need grasslands there, and you don't match up anyway. What about... no, you need grasslands as well. That is a lot of stuff on this tile. And honestly, this is gonna be a tile that I'm just gonna grab if I see a spot where I can get a perfect tile. I'm probably not gonna look too much into how that tile is placed. As long as it doesn't screw up our perfect tiles, of course. It's actually, it's quite crazy how quickly a spot is, or a tile is kind of dismissed as being really, really bad as soon as there is no signs of grasslands, because almost everywhere you'll find grasslands. It doesn't really match up here, unfortunately. Why does that cancel a quest? Ah, it's because it adds these to the... I thought they were already hooked up. Oh, they are not connected there. I thought we had made a mistake. Ah, this is one tile and this house is connected. But the 3 up here is not. Okay. Okay, I thought we had made a mistake. I almost had a heart attack there. We do not like mistakes. Dear God, this tile. You know what? If this hadn't created a triple tile to the northwest there, I would have considered this, even though this is not a good. It's gonna complicate this tile quite a bit just by adding the house there. Okay. Well, we are looking for a two-sided match somewhere. Then I guess you know what, we have a fine line over here. We haven't added anything to in quite a while. So why don't we go ahead and not create a triple need right there? Why don't we go ahead and do... my lord. What are we doing with this? I would love it to be a place where it's also kind of empty-ish. How does that look? That's another triple need right there, so that's not a good idea. What about you? Okay, field to field there, forest to nothing. I'm satisfied with that. How are you looking up here? You are looking pretty decent up here, actually. It is just a single perfect tile. Let's see. We are adding. We need to add 4. We need to add 4, which is no matter what. Not going to be in a single tile. I don't think, if memory serves, that we can have 4 fields on one tile. I think 3 is max, right? We've seen 3 in several configurations. I don't think 4. I don't think 4. If memory serves, at least. I'd like to think it still does sometimes, even though it's quite horrendous. I guess we are starting another row here. That is, of course, a river mission. I think, you know, let's go ahead and introduce some wildlife down here. I haven't recorded any of these, but I know we have a need for them, right? Is it the other way around? Did we created something? Ooh, where was it? Well, I really hate sometimes that when I create something that I feel I should write down, I forget even before the episode is over. Felt like it was to the southeast somewhere, but maybe it was this one I created, to be honest. Maybe it was this one and there's another one somewhere. If only the field hadn't been there, that would have been great. Okay, well, I guess we just start searching for a spot. They're not gonna be here. That's for sure. Oh, if only the house hadn't been there. That sucks. Yeah, it was this spot. There's another one here. Yep. Okay. And you don't match there. No. I mean, it's not a perfect tile, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take it because that's a nightmare tile. So let's get it out of the way, and let's continue with a couple of perfect tiles there. Yeah, that's where we're going for. Okay, this one, we had somewhere in the middle, or did I already take that one? Maybe I did. We had somewhere in the middle, I think it was this one, to be honest, probably, that needed a tile. That would have been good for this one, but it's okay. Where do we want to open up, though? Where do we want to open up? This is a massive tile, to be honest, and it really opens up a lot. I don't think we want it up here. I think we have plenty of openings already. We have 2 up here, 1 here, 2 there, and 2 down here. That's more than enough for this area, I feel. We have 1 here that could in the future hook up here, so maybe something down here is not too bad. This could hook up down here in the future and just lead it all sorts of a way. Okay. We do have a triple tile here, but not one that we need, which is a shame. Let's see what we can do with you. We're getting dangerously close to not actually staying above board here this episode with the tiles that we're getting. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Just to get you out of the way and get my perfect tile. I'll take it. Almost good right there. Is there another house there? No, it's just a single house there. Can we get a perfect tile with this one? I think for us to ensure our, let's call it victory, over the tile pile here, I think we will need to complete another mission, another fields mission, to make sure. Are we 2 away or 4 away? 2 away. Okay, so it's definitely within the cards. We only have 600 points left to go, 700. So we need to focus a little bit on it. I would love to get a perfect tile game, but I don't think we can. Ooh, maybe we can. Well, we can actually. Yes, let's do that. Perfect. Oh, game, you are big ol' meanie. A big ol' meanie. We don't have anywhere else with a small town. It has to go over here. It's too big for here, yes? Yes. It's 225. Oh my god, then we need to calculate. What do we have? 711. No pun intended. 640, that's less than 100. It's like 70 houses. That means would be, when all this is said and done, connected up, it would be like 120, 130, maybe 100, probably between 130, 140 houses out. That's a lot of houses we need to add before we hook up the rest of the town here, so I don't think it goes over here. I don't think it goes over here. Well, if we were ever to start a new row, this is probably not too bad. It actually keeps everything kind of separated. We have some fields to the north. I know there's a house there, but that can easily be closed off. Then houses to the south. This keeps it kind of separate, so let's do that. Let's do that. And more forest goes over here. Could lead this one away, but double perfect tile with the river tile. It does lead it right into double forest. That's not necessarily impossible to find. We certainly have found that a lot, especially on ocean tile. So honestly, I'm completely good with that. But double perfect tile here. Let's see, more forest though. This is not a perfect tile at the moment. This would be, so let's do that. Another triple tile, but not one that we need. Let's see. Where do we put you? Nothing particularly pops to mind. Comes to mind, so I guess we look around. We are 2 away. Could we add this one and then add another single one? Is that a viable strategy? I feel like it's not, but what do we have coming up? No, we don't see any. Okay, we have a nightmare. We have nightmare tiles coming up. That's what we have. Oh, there's another house field house need over here. There's also a field and forest, but it doesn't really match over here at the moment. You know what? This is quite okay. That's quite okay. Ooh, finally. Is that that's gonna work, right? Yes. Finally we get this one out of there. And we get a perfect tile to boot. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's see here. This is not one of the tiles that we need. I'm not gonna fit right there. Do we want more down here? That's the question. I don't really think so. Not too much. I mean, we can run the railroad quite far to the south here before we run into any issues. So it's honestly it's probably not too bad to have to extend the forest a little bit. We can just run it almost straight south. Now this one. This one is interesting. This one could go just fine right there. It's honestly just fine. Water station here, water station here. This could be hooked up. We once again, no. We cannot avoid, I guess, I think, to go under. Unless we find a perfect tile with this one. And if we follow our own rules, I don't think we can avoid. Oh, maybe we can. Look at that. Perfect tile right there. So we didn't gain any tiles. But next time we will start with a nice little boost, because we're going to start by completing a mission. Otherwise, I might have cheated just a little bit and grabbed this one, just to say that we ended on a plus note at least. But at least we didn't lose any tiles, and we got we got some decent tiles today. I think it wasn't too bad. I think next time we're definitely gonna be seeing a bunch of completed missions here in our fields. I would be we didn't actually get to too many fields today, but I would be surprised if we don't see all 4 of these missions completed. So that's gonna be a nice boost to the pile. With that said, though, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.